Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to the Monday live chat here on Board Archive, hanging out with Kevin today.
What's up, guys?
Just got done riding the glacier, and now we're back in the Snowboard Pro Camp gear dungeon here to hang out for a little bit. And yeah, going to be on here for about half an hour today. Let us know any questions you guys have, anything snowboard related, traveling. Yeah, hit us up. Also, let us know where in the world you're joining us from. It's always cool to hear where you guys are at. And yeah, things have been pretty good up here in Whistler.
Yeah, it was an awesome day riding today.
Yeah, first sunny day for us up on the glacier, so that was a nice change of pace from day one.
Yeah, first day was pretty cloudy, but yeah, yesterday or today it was sun was out. It was like warm. It felt like summer riding.
Yeah, it really did have that summer vibe today. And yeah, it's fun up there. There's like 7 features now. They added a feature. It's pretty much all rails. There's a few little side hits as well. But
Yeah, the setup is a little bit bare compared to last year. Like they basically have 7 features total, but you can only hit 3 at a time.
yep.
And there's no jumps yet. There's like some man-made side hits, which are really fun, but they could definitely use a couple like jump type features or even some more rails or boxes.
Yeah,
or
there's
tubes.
definitely there's room for it. So I think kind of as the summer goes on, they're going to be adding more and more features. But yeah, now the lane that Camp of Champions used to be in is empty. There's a lot less. There's no campers down there, so the lines have been really short, and it's been really fun up there. We're gonna get a few more days in this week, and then I'll go ahead and talk about some summer snowboard plans real quick. Talked a little bit about it before already, and on Snowboard Pro Camp, if you guys have been checking out the live chats over there. So we got the Whistler Glacier. Obviously, it's going now until June or July 14th, I think.
Yeah, 14th or 15th. Yeah.
Yeah, and then on Sunday this week, actually, we're leaving to go to Oregon to go to High Cascade for session 1. So looking forward to seeing some of you guys out there.
Yeah, and if you guys sign up, they have a promo code. It's Snowboard Pro Camp 2019, and it'll save you guys. It'll give you guys $50 at their camp store. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. There's still a few spots left. So if you feel like doing some summer snowboarding, Oregon is like, or High Cascade in particular is like the Mecca. It's like probably the best place in North America. So
Yeah, and I think session 1 and session 3 are pretty much both almost. They're either sold out or almost sold out. So yeah, shout out to everyone that's gonna come out and ride with us. And we got to ride with a bunch of people last year, and stoked to see everyone out there again.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. And yeah, so session 1 this week, and then we'll be back for session 3, which is July 6th to the 14th, I think. So
Yeah.
be out there a good bit. And then we also have August locked down. We're going to be going to South America, going to snowboard in Chile.
Yeah, I booked our flights just a few days ago.
Yeah.
We fly from Vancouver to Santiago August 1st, and then leave Santiago on the 15th of August and get back. I get back to Vancouver on the 16th, and TJ is going to Miami, Florida.
Yep, going to Miami.
And-
so I'll be there for a few days and then back up to North Carolina. So I'll be there on the 16th as well.
But yeah, I heard such good things about Chile, and just got to go check it out and find out what's going on down there for snowboarding. And we've already had a bunch of people like reach out to us from Chile, giving us some great tips on places to go, and also that it's a pretty like all mountain focused out there. So not as much like park or like groomed runs. It's a lot of just raw mountain riding.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what it's like, because I know there is some terrain park, so it'll be cool to see kind of what they're working with down there. And
Yeah.
I mean, the whole experience is just going to be crazy.
I think we'll bring our park boards for the option, but I feel like a lot of the time we're going to be riding our split boards. So that'll be cool to do some exploring on the split boards.
Yeah, going to bring the splits. Do you already know what boards you're going to bring for Chile? I guess it's still a ways out. You could maybe pick up something new before then. But
Yeah, I want to
tentatively.
I want to grab a 2020 board by then. So
I would like to as well. Yeah.
yeah, maybe the GNU. Yeah, I've talked about this a lot, but the GNU Headspace. I'd like to try that board, I think.
Definitely. Yeah, that would be really fun out there. And I'm going to bring the Twin Pig right here, I think. And then I'm going to try to pick up a 2020 Battalion Evil Twin before then, hopefully. So Yeah.
Which one will you bring?
I'm going to bring them both
Nice.
and the split. And
Wow.
then that'll be the kit for September as well down in New Zealand.
Okay, cool. Nice.
So yeah, that's kind of the summer plans we have locked in so far. So going to have a lot of videos coming out throughout the next couple of months doing all that. And yeah, we're going to be snowboarding every month. So I'm pumped. And it looks like we got a few people on the live chat here. Let's say hi to some people. We got Jonathan Nichols from Ontario, James Kirkland, Sean Pinder. What's up, man?
Harley Green, Jason, what's up? Another James, Zoe, and Gemma.
Nice. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming to hang out here for a bit.
Carrie Pierce.
Hey, gonna miss New Zealand this time. That's all right. I'm sure we'll link up somewhere, maybe in Japan next year or something. I don't know. I'm sure we'll see you guys sometime soon.
Yeah, Carrie, have a great time out there.
Yeah, enjoy.
Reggie.
What's up, Reggie? Jasper Morse. JC. Yo, what's up, man? We got George Morales from SoCal. Nice. All right.
Hey, from Oz, where a lot of the early snow has been washed away by rain yesterday. Oh no. Oh, good thing we didn't go to Australia.
Not yet. It's pretty early. But yeah, I've seen some photos and stuff. It looks like it's off to a pretty good start, even if you guys did get some rain. But
where are you? Where are you getting rain? Which resorts?
Yeah, I guess I've been following Perisher more closely than the other resorts down there. So yeah, let us know where you're riding at down in Oz, man.
What's up, Adam?
JC, how bad is it up there? It's not bad at all, man. It's actually really fun. You know, it's kind of just like that summer. You know, it's a little bit of a grind. It takes a little bit more time to get up, and there's only 3 hours in the day that you can ride, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah, it's like limited, but it's really fun to be up there. The weather today was like perfect too, so
yeah, it was
that
great.
was nice.
And you can still ride out from the top of Seventh Heaven down to Rendezvous, so that's a pretty fun way to end the day as well. Chuck Van, what's up, man? Okay.
Jorge says, question for TJ. I saw in some of your recent videos you're riding the 2020 Falcor. What are your thoughts on those compared to Stratus?
Yeah, I have the Falcors as well. I've been riding those. Not too much recently, but I've spent some time on them, and they're good. They're definitely quite a bit stiffer versus the Stratus. So just a little more responsive, a little more kind of, I'd say, all-mountain free ride focused. And they're super light as well, with that just like minimalistic carbon high back. And yeah, they're great, but I would definitely recommend them more for free riding and all mountain. So if you're into that, they're definitely a great choice. All right, and Adam with the first super chat here saying, women's bindings, help please. Yeah, my go-to recommendation on the ladies bindings is the Union Trilogy. I think it's like the equivalent of the Force on the men's side, and I feel like that's just kind of a solid go-to for doing anything, like kind of all mountain, whatever you want to do. They're going to hold up. Jamie Anderson rides them. You got any women's bindings that come to mind?
No, but I think it just depends on like who the lady is and like what sort of ability level too.
That's true.
I think like I feel like in general, if like that's like it well, men's versus women's bindings, there's probably not like a ton of difference between each one. Probably the women's are maybe a bit more flexible because ladies are typically lighter, but
yeah, smaller sizes
too. But I would just go with just depending on the ability, really.
Yeah, if it's not like a huge priority, I think the Union Rosa is a good binding as well. It's the equivalent of the Flight Pro on Union's line, and they're super light, and they're a great budget binding. You know, if you're looking for something solid that's not that expensive, that's a good one to look at too.
Yeah, if any girls on the chat too want to recommend their bindings, that'd be awesome to hear about that.
Yeah, let us know. Justin Vasey, what's up, dude?
What's up, Justin?
Happy Monday, everyone. Can't stay long, but just wanted to stop by and say, hey, appreciate it, man. I hope all is well in LA. And JC saying nothing directional. I think going back to when we were talking about the boards we were gonna bring.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Well, my split board will be directional. It's the Jones Explorer split. Yeah, it's the Explorer. So yeah, if I need to, I can always bust that guy out. It's a 159 too, so it's pretty burly. Daniel Z, what's up, man? All right. Let's see here. Karsten Rakestraw, what do you guys do with your old boards? What do you do with your old boards, Kevin?
Maybe just like give them away or sell them for very cheap.
Yeah, I try to sell them for a good deal, hook someone up. Yeah, that's usually what I do. Sometimes I'll hang on to them. There's definitely those boards that I just want to hang on to, and but for the most part, I'll sell them for cheap.
Matthew Sweeney, hello from Melbourne. Just had the opening weekend here at Mount Buller. Saturday had some good snow, but we got washed out by rain on Sunday and Monday. Almost all the snow is gone.
Oh man.
Sorry to hear that, Matt.
Well, that's did you get out for the sounds like you got out for opening weekend, so you know, it's still pretty early in the season. I'm sure it'll pick back up, but sorry to hear that, man.
What's up, Harley Green?
Harley, what's up, man? All right, Noah Weinstein. Oh, Paul O, shouldn't you guys be getting ready to watch the Raptors whoop on the Warriors? Yeah, we're planning on watching the game tonight. It's pretty cool that they've made it as far as they have, and they're doing so well. So that's coming on in like pretty much right after the live.
To go watch the game.
Yeah, the plan is going to be a 30-minute live chat today, guys. So we'll keep this going until the game starts.
Maybe like slightly longer. It's like they always go through the ceremonies and stuff. And
that's true. Yeah, we don't necessarily need to watch it.
It's
from
a long
the
game.
Very start.
I feel like with basketball too, and like scores are like 110 to 108. If you miss the first period or whatever they call them.
And then they always go over the highlights and stuff. So
yeah,
but I definitely want to check it out.
It's gonna be huge. It's like for Toronto sports, it's probably the most important game in like 35 years.
It's huge, man.
Not 35, 25 since the Blue Jays won the World Series.
I wouldn't know. I'm impressed that you know that much.
Well,
I guess you used to play baseball.
Yeah, and like everyone at the time, everyone was talking about it.
All right. Let's see here. Thanks everyone for all the questions here. So Harley's over in Tennessee. We got Sean and Carrie hopped on, it looks like. What's up, guys? Harley asking, what are your thoughts on the Rome katana bindings? I've never ridden katanas. I've only ridden the 390 bosses from Rome, and that was years ago. So I'm not super familiar with their bindings anymore. Have you ever had Romes?
No, sorry, man.
Yeah, sorry, man. The reason I got the 390 bosses was because they were the first binding that I was aware of that had the canted footbeds, and that kind of sold me on it. But
what does 390 mean?
That's just the model. They called it the Rome 390 boss. Okay. That was the model. And I don't know. Canted footbeds are, I guess they make it so that's basically like slanted footbeds. It's supposed to be easier on your knees, but I don't notice a huge difference with it.
I think that's like a 2000 thing for having when you had like a really wide stance, then you would cant your bindings in, right?
That was back in the days where we rocked like the tall tees and the extra wide stance.
Like I think now you don't need canted because I don't know what. You guys a couple of super chats there.
Yeah. All right, we got a super chat from Reggie. Legend, man. # travel fund, # BA jogger fund, # support Board Archive SPC.
Nice, Reggie. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. All right, I'll get on those. I was talking to Reggie yesterday on Instagram, and I'll get those online by tomorrow. I promise.
In the meantime, you could get a Board Archive hat.
Yeah, check out the hats.
Really cool. Yeah.
Be stoked to see you guys rocking the merch, and Kevin's got some beanies available as well, and we both have stickers. So yeah, we got links in the description if you want to check out any of that stuff.
I don't think there's going to be any SPC joggers coming anytime soon, though.
You know, the only reason I'm doing the joggers is the company that I work with. They added that as a product, and so I can't
Ah,
pass it up. You know, like
nice.
I want them for myself, so I might as well make them available to you guys.
Like I just bought some Nike joggers. So,
Yeah, they probably won't be as nice as the Nike ones, but I'll let you guys know.
Are they like joggers like
I think they're like
those? Like the joggers,
I
like
think
my camo joggers, or like
I,
jogging pants?
I
Like
think they're more like sweatpant
like
jogger
sweatpants?
hybrids. Yeah, they're not like proper pants.
They're like sweats.
Yeah,
Like
but
you're
they're like, you know, tapered and they have like the jogger fit and look.
okay.
So they're pretty rad. They look good from what I can tell so far. And then we got another super chat here from Matthew Sweeney. Thanks, Matt. I appreciate it, man. And he's saying, bought the Process Flying V 2019 based on your review. Such a great
Nice.
board. Thanks for all the work you do. Dude, thanks, man. I'm glad the review was able to help you out.
Sick.
Have you, I know you used to have a Process, but you used to have the camber one, right?
Yeah, I had the camber version, but yeah, that's a I think Flying V is good for a lot of stuff. So
Definitely. Yeah, I think I've only ridden the Process in the Flying V. I've
yeah,
ridden the Process Kilroy in camber, but yeah.
yeah, like my GNU is basically Flying V, and I really like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's very similar. Awesome, Matthew. Well, I appreciate the super and I hope you have a great time on the Process Flying V.
yeah.
Sounds like it was a good choice for you. All right, let me scroll back up here. See what questions you guys got. Oh, Lily Craig saying she's thinking of the Union Trilogy for next season. Definitely would be a good choice. All right. All right, perfect. So JC asking, is it worth upgrading the 2019 Strata to the 2020? Trying to decide. I am not noticing a huge difference. I think they're pretty much almost exactly the same. Obviously new colorways, but you know, the 19s are solid. So if you can get them for a good deal, I would go ahead and pick them up. You know, if you like the color, you got a good deal. Sounds like a good purchase to me.
Yeah, I think with snowboard gear, it's like if you can snag some of the last year's stuff, you save a lot of money, and there's not unless there's like a whole new like technology that you may be missing out on in like some new model. A lot of the stuff is like the same year to year. So like boots, bindings. I think bindings especially. Well, it depends though, because some years they'll come out with like a new ankle strap, which you may want to not miss out on. Like a few years ago when like Burton added their like hammock style ankle straps.
Yeah.
Like that was like a year that it's like really worth getting the newer year stuff. But the last like 4 years, those ankle straps have been the same. So
Yeah.
you might
No,
as well just get the cheaper set.
that's what I would do, man. Yeah, no major upgrades or changes, so you're good to go. All right, and a question here from Sean and Carrie. My girlfriend is 6 feet, about 150 pounds, looking at women's battalion boards, which only go up to 152. Is this too small, or should she pick out a longer, softer men's board like the Fun Kink? Good question, man.
Um,
So 150 pounds. Honestly, I think a 52 would be all right, but if you're worried about it, I would maybe step up to the men's and get like a 54. I think she'd be totally fine on that. At 6 foot 150, I think that wouldn't be like cumbersome or anything. So
yeah, I think it depends too. It's like if your girlfriend's into park riding, then maybe get the 52. But if it's for like all mountain
true.
riding, then yeah, just go to the men's board and get a 54.
Yeah. So on the Battalion Evil Twin review that's on the channel, I was riding the 51 that day, and it was like it definitely has a little more flex versus the 54, but it's easier to whip around and stuff for rail tricks and in the park. So hopefully that helps you guys out. But I think technically I think she'd be fine either way. But that's the debate you got to figure out right there
And battalions, you can actually go, I think, a little bit longer than normal, right?
because of the 3BT. Yeah. All right. Chibi. Hello guys. Today I went free riding at Marshall in Ushuaia, Argentina. After 5 months of not riding, it feels so good to be back on the board. Cheers.
Awesome.
Epic, man. I'm glad to hear that there's already some snow down there.
Yeah,
That's what's
cool.
up.
Yeah, shout out to Argentina. We met some people on the mountain today from Argentina. So
Oh yeah, that's right. We did.
yeah, yeah, we're gonna be close to you guys soon.
I can't wait. Yeah, it's gonna be a wild trip. All right, Vince Powell Newman, what's up, man? All right. Chuck Van bouncing out. Sunny Bluebird Day, heading up to Threadbow for the afternoon. Nice.
Cool.
All right. Thank you guys for all the questions and the super chats. Appreciate it. And Harley Green riding out in Cali in Mammoth from Tennessee. That's what's up. That's a nice trip. It's a pretty far journey for some snowboarding. That's awesome.
Carson, what's your guys' favorite board you've ever had?
Oh man.
TJ, what's your favorite board you ever had?
Favorite board that I ever had. Oh. I don't know if I can pick just one, man. I'm gonna go with the Arbor Westmark Camber.
Nice.
I've put in a lot of time on that board. I rode it in like all kinds of terrain, and it's been awesome.
Nice. My favorite would be the LibTech Orca. But like on the Westmark, so like today, well, you're riding that wide board. You like big boards.
I've had a weird progression. I started riding like 150s, 151s, and then next board I got a 53, and then the board after that I got a 55, and that's kind of how I found out that I prefer the boards where I'm like on the larger side of the weight, or on the lower end of the weight scale. Like I prefer a bigger board for my weight and height.
I just mean too, like you prefer wider boards as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. I appreciate the width. The Twin Pig definitely took a little bit of getting used to today. First day on it in a long time, and riding park rails. But in the slush, it's so fun. Like I'm stoked to take it to New Zealand, where hopefully we'll find some slushy snow. And I think even in Chile, it'll be fun too.
Nice. Did you miss the grip tech today with it on the not having the Westmark?
Not at all. No. I mean, in the slush, it's like you really, I actually went and I dulled the edges quite a bit this morning.
Nice.
Just because I knew we were going to be riding rails. I didn't want to have any chance of catching on a rail. I ended up catching in the snow, but it was my fault. But yeah. So yours is the Orca?
Yeah, the Orca, just because in powder it feels so good. It's so responsive, like landing in powder, it's so stable. Magnet traction for outside the powder, just overall, just have never had I feel like it made my riding better.
It is an epic board.
board.
It is super fun.
It's like shorter, so it like quicker turns through the trees. Yeah.
It's got a lot of pros. All right. David, I've seen this question come through a few times. What do y'all think of the quick bindings like the Flow Alpha? I've never used the step-in bindings or the rear entries, but I know there's like a couple of things that I can think of where they might be a little bit of trouble. Have you had a pair yourself or been able to try them? I know we've answered these questions in the past.
Yeah, no, but I when I taught snowboarding, I used to teach kids that would once in a while come with flow bindings, and the problem is that you have to be on your toes to put your foot into the flows, so if you're on your heels, then you gotta always flip over to your toes. So that's kind of a pain, especially like if you're in deeper snow and you have to be on your toes. It's not like you can't be just sitting and put your foot in. And then the other problem is that if the flow binding gets like, if you get snow inside of there, it's like much more difficult to get your foot in.
Yeah.
So there's a couple like things I think are just like pains,
little drawbacks, but it seems to be convenient. Like I know most of the people that I've met that have them seem to love them, but I just be aware of the potential downfalls.
Yeah.
All right. So kind of going along with the some of the boards we've been talking about. Mike E is asking, what kind of boards would you recommend for wide feet groomer / park riders? So I think the first two boards that come to my mind are the Twin Pig and the War Pig. I think those are both great options, naturally wide. The Twin Pig, great for park. War Pig is still fun in the park, but maybe a little more all mountain friendly. Any wide? I know that the Orca is also really wide. It's maybe not the best for park, but you could take it through the park.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, just it's hard to say really. There's lots of, I don't know what all boards come in wide.
Yeah, you can always get a board that you are familiar with and you really like in a wide option.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some options, but I think for park in particular, the Twin Pig is pretty unique. So maybe check that one out if you haven't yet. Bad Rider saying, I'd love to see SPC après boots.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I'm assuming that, I don't know, you're talking about like, I don't know. What comes to my mind straight away when I think that is like those rubber things that people put on their ski boots.
Yeah.
But I don't know how that would work on snowboarding.
And Karen Gardner says, hi guys, are you coming back to Perisher this season so I can give you my secret spot tour? Maybe we're looking into it, but Karen, I saw, I think, a picture on Instagram, I think, of you and your daughters like snowboarding. So that's pretty cool that you guys are already back at it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely will keep you posted, Karen. We just got Chile in the book, so the next plan is to get that that other Southern Hemisphere trip planned. So we'll definitely keep you guys posted.
Yeah, hope you guys are having a good time down there snowboarding, though.
Definitely. All right. Thanks for all the questions, guys.
Tim, what's up, Tim?
What up, Tim? Stoked to see you. 6 more days. Yeah. Cheers, man. And he says, TJ, have you hit A-line yet? Dude, I have not, man. I just started hitting Crank It Up, and I'm not jumping all the jumps yet. I hit like the first few jumps, and I'm just taking it real slow, man. The last thing I want is to just go over the bars into some rocks and trees on a mountain bike.
Before High Cascade.
Right before High Cascade. Or really at any point this summer. It's not wouldn't be a good thing. So I'm taking it real slow, but hopefully I definitely will cruise through A-line. I don't know if I probably won't hit the jumps really, but I'm hoping to get all the jumps on Crank It Up down.
And Tim, we have a question for you. At the adult house, is it 4 people per room or 2 or 3? What's the room setup?
Yeah, what's the setup like? We know that the amenities are on point, but yeah, we were curious. Let us know.
Because we're stoked to be staying in the adult house, but we're just wondering what. And our last place was a bunk bed with 2 beds, and for 3 of us.
Yeah.
So that was a unique experience. So
yeah,
we're hoping for a bed each.
Shout out Garrett for powering through that with us. Yeah. Reggie with the super chat. Just shout out and love to the DWCP homies.
And yeah, Reggie, you're a legend, man.
Hashtag Whistler Winter 20 SPCBA fan meetup.
Nice. Let us know when you're coming back to Whistler. Yeah. It'd be cool to, because we saw you that day at Mongolian Grill.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool to...
yeah, that was kind of brief. I know you had some stuff going on that day.
Just, yeah, it'd be cool to get a lap in on the mountain, just hang out in the mountain a bit.
Adam saying, has Ryan Napton influenced TJ's board width love? I wouldn't say it stems from that, but wide boards are, ever since I rode the War Pig the first time, I've kind of been warming up more and more to wider boards.
Nice.
But I do want a Donek now.
Nice.
All right, let's see here.
Oh, somebody asked about the Super DOA. Is that review coming soon?
Yeah, it's coming out this week. I mentioned it on Kevin's live chat last week, and it should be sunny all week on the glacier, so I just have to film the audio bits for it, and then I'm going to get it out before we leave for High Cascade. So it's coming out this week. I promise. That's the second promise I've made on this live chat.
He's got 3 videos coming out this week.
That might be number 4.
Nice.
I appreciate, like it's like putting the pressure. Like you guys really want to see that review. I'm awesome. I'm really glad to hear that.
Well, you rode that board over a month ago.
I did. I rode it for like 5 days too.
In April.
Was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
in
was in April.
Yes.
But I might have rode it a little bit in May because I held on to it for a while, longer than I should have. Shout out Capita for making that happen. All right, Osvaldo asking, how's the Orca in slushy snow?
I haven't ridden it in slush, but I would imagine that it would be really good in the slush because it's wider, so it's just gonna plow through that slush just that much easier with that larger base.
I agree.
Makes sense.
Yeah, the Orca would be super fun in the slush.
I'm sure it would just it'd be swimming through that slush.
Digging trenches, man.
Yeah.
All right, L Stacker hopped on. What's up, dude?
Yo, Stacker.
Good to see you.
Oh, what did he say up there?
He's giving shout outs to all the homies.
Oh no, he says the glacier videos were awesome. It's so crazy to see no snow and then snow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a journey to get up there, but once you're there, it's awesome.
Yeah, down here in the valley where we are now, it's just like green trees, grass, no snow, and then you get on that gondola, and most of the way it's just dirt and grass, and then all of a sudden you're not really in the snow until
you get to the top of 7th.
Until you're like past the tree line.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like past the tree line, that's where all the snow starts. Yeah, that's at like 16, maybe 1,700 meters. How many feet's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Like
5,000.
5,000 feet ish.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's warming up too though. Like in the valley, it's gonna be in the 90s on Wednesday, which is crazy to me, but it's gonna be fun. And on that note, L Stacker's saying it's about time to start cliff jumping here in Boise, and I've been scouting cliff jump spots around Whistler, so I'm hoping to get some jumps in this summer too.
Yeah, TJ is amped about the cliff jump.
Yeah, potentially this week, hopefully. And then Tim coming back with the answer saying 3 to 5 people per room, each person gets their own bed. Perfect.
Nice.
That's what's up.
Getting her own bed. Whew.
All right, and Harley Green, Mammoth open till mid-July. Probably looks like this answering someone else's question here. All right, a few more questions here, guys. So JC saying, do you find it hard to initiate spin-off jumps on the wider boards? I struggled with that on the Warpig. I don't really. I actually think that, I don't know, I wouldn't say it makes it easier per se, but with the width, it is easier to like lock in your edge so you're not scrubbing on the takeoff. But it is a bit of a different feel for sure.
Interesting.
All right. Oh, Jose Bautista. What's up, Jose?
What's up, Jose?
Gavin Laird. How do you guys feel about Timberline getting 8 inches of snow in June?
That's awesome.
I feel great about it.
Just as long as they can open that top chair.
Oh yeah, I think Palmer is open already.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had a couple of my buddies from Evo Denver were up there. I'm not sure why, but they were there for a couple of days posting some photos. It looks good. Like the coverage is really, really good right now.
Yeah, honestly, the park up there too is awesome. The park set up at Timberline is really amazing. We went there last spring for a week or so, and it's good. We only have three features to hit on Whistler at the moment.
I know, yeah. It's still like, it's great, but it's not Mount Hood.
But yeah, Timberline is just so good with the jumps and the rails and just everything. Timberline has so many features to hit, and you can hit them until July. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe we should move to Portland for the springs.
Oh man. Yeah, it would be cool to go down for actual spring, like April, May, for the spring pass for like a week or two. That would be fun.
Hey, what's up, Ngen?
Yeah, Ngen's on the chat. And
yeah, I think honestly, like this past spring in Whistler, like it was okay. Like it was good. Like, I mean, it was really good, but there are better places that are not far.
Yeah, no, I mean it would have been fun to just change it up. Like the features are different, the terrain is different, the snow's different,
And it's way better.
and it is better. It is better too. Way to hate on your hometown.
Well, I guess I gotta hold Whistler to some. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, you got to tell them how it is.
Just gotta be honest.
That's
Like
right.
Whistler wasn't that good this year. Like it was. I don't want to say it's not good. It was awesome, but it was just there's better places.
Yeah, if you're gonna compare them side by side, one has to be better than the other. So, all right, and then Gavin confirming Palmer has been open and it's still open today. I was up yesterday.
Nice, man.
Awesome, good to hear, man. Well, I think that's gonna be it for the live chat today, guys. Cutting it a little bit short. Gonna go check out the Toronto Raptors game. Hopefully it's a good match. But I appreciate all the questions. Thank you everyone who did the super chats. Thanks Kevin for hopping on the live chat here with me.
Thanks for having me.
And yeah, hit us up on Instagram. I'm at Board Archive. Kevin
at Snowboard Procamp.
at Snowboardprocamp.
Yeah.
And live chat on Thursday this week.
Yeah, so I'm doing the Snowboard Procamp live chats on Thursdays just because I asked everyone and they said that maybe Thursday was a better day because people go out Friday nights.
It makes sense. So
Yeah.
Thursday over on Snowboard Pro Camp. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks again, guys, and see you here next week in Oregon.